Arabic coffee, Turkish coffee.
Yeah. How much your coffee?
$2.
Welcome to my very first night hike. And it's not just any hike. This is happening on one of the most sacred mountains in the world, Mount Moses, also called as Mount Sinai. They say this is where Moses received the Ten Commandments. And tonight, I get to walk the same ancient path under the stars. Come with me as I take on one of the most sacred pilgrimages in the world. It was around 1 a.m. when we arrived at the jump-off point, the historic St. Catherine's Monastery. And from here, the real adventure to Mount Sinai began. At first, I didn't know what to expect. I was honestly worried I might not make it, especially after hearing that the tour would take around 16 hours. Finally, we reached the end of the trail. But beyond that, we still had to climb 750 steps to reach the summit. Here, we get to rest and wait before climbing to the summit, since there's still time before the sun rises. We began our hike shortly after 1 a.m. at the jump-off point, and after hours of steady climbing through the dark, we reached the summit just in time around 5 a.m. Honestly, it was tough. My heart rate stayed above normal the whole time, even during our 5-minute rest stops. This is St. Catherine's Chapel. According to legend, St. Catherine is from Alexandria. She's a Christian martyr whose body was miraculously carried by angels from her execution site to the mountain. Later, monks from the nearby St. Catherine's Monastery claimed to have found her remains at the summit and built the chapel in her honor. It's amazing to see people from all corners of the world gathered here, and I feel incredibly blessed to experience this place myself. It's past 6 in the morning now, and it was finally time to descend the mountain. At this point, my knees were already hurting, and honestly, I just wanted to roll down this rocky mountain and be done with it. Right here is where the small camp is located. Those blankets you see, they're actually for rent. Each blanket costs 100 Egyptian pounds to rent. Not bad if you're freezing up here. Our Bedouin guide was shouting Siso. That's the name of our group. It was his way of calling us together. Did you ever wonder what happens if you can't walk any further? Well, here's your answer. A camel is always waiting to carry you the rest of the way. Of course, the camel ride comes with a fee. I didn't even bother asking because once you show interest, they won't stop encouraging you to ride. If you're starting to doubt whether this hike is for you, let me tell you. I saw a little girl on the trail walking with who I assumed was her father. I kept watching them because every now and then she'd stop, make a face, and look like she was on the verge of a full-blown tantrum. Honestly, I thought she was about to give up from exhaustion. The camels are done for the day and heading back down too. Honestly, one of the trickiest part of the night hike was avoiding their droppings in the dark. Finally, I can see the foot of the mountain. Our next stop is St. Catherine's Monastery, and we're just on time as it opens at 9 a.m. I did not include what's inside St. Catherine's Monastery in this video, but I truly encourage everyone to see it for themselves. The place feels incredibly holy. You'll find the legendary burning bush, the well where Moses met his wife Zipporah, and the chapel of the Transfiguration where the relics of Saint Catherine are kept.